I don't know what I pushed. Good morning, you guys. It is approximately 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm trying this walk for the third time in a row. The wind, of course, started right when I got out here, because why not? And emotional check-in. I woke up feeling good, actually. I realized something this morning. I go on Facebook for my Cipro group, right? But I don't really make myself seen. And much like other social medias, I have 4 Instagrams. One because I got locked out. Another one because it's for a specific journey in my life. Another one because it's tied to my YouTube. And then my personal one. So, I realized today that I was hiding on social media. Like, once I got into my actual personal one that I got locked out of, and nobody really knew that one, I started posting on it. And I'm like, what is going on? I like to have my message out. I like for my words to be out there in the world, but I don't like to be seen. And it's weird. So only a select few people in my life would actually know of like what's really going on and can read in between my cryptic messages. So today I posted that I was no longer going to accept mediocrity, because that's what I felt like I deserved, and so I accepted it. And there's truth and power, or no, there's power and truth. So I have to be honest with myself about what I've been accepting and why I've been accepting it. So I have to change a lot of my thought processes. You know, a lot of things in my life need to change and shift. And I don't know if I'm coming upon this great time in my life. In a few months here, I'll be 40. And I feel like it's shifting a lot of my thinking coming on this. This is great. You know, I've always had wisdom, but I feel like there's a great shift coming in my life. And it may not even be related to becoming 40. It could just be related to where I'm at in my life presently and what I'm feeling. So I'm almost grateful that my husband lost his job, because it's waking me up to a lot of things that I didn't feel were possible for me. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, Tori, you've always had this. Like, why are you hiding behind someone? And so that's where I'm at right now. Not trying to hide, and trying to live out loud and live in my truth and be honest and let the world know. I can be 100% honest with my YouTube family. But the people that know me in my real everyday life, I hide from. Isn't that weird? Is it because of judgment? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know, because if a person in my life were to ask me about something like this, like what's going on or how I'm feeling, I would be honest. But would I outright tell someone the way I outright tell you guys? No, I wouldn't. I feel more comfortable like this, expressing myself. And I think it's because I allowed everyone else's... I'm sorry, my eye is watering, you guys. I'm having eye issues for like a month. I think it's because I allowed everyone's feelings to become more important than my feelings. So I always tend to push down whatever I'm going through. I was going through a firestorm hell of several different things. A friend of mine calls me, and her problems are never what they seem. Never. The world refers to them as white people problems. So she has those kind of problems. And you know, so she calls me, and I was going through illness. My husband was going through stuff, and I couldn't bring myself to tell her what was going on. Now, one, it says something about my trust level for that person, and a trust level for that person and my emotions. And two, I don't like people feeling sorry for me, you know? I don't like that at all. But I also like to let out these emotions because it helps me not keep so much in. Because once I start keeping everything in, it overwhelms me and it creates a lot of tension at home. Usually I try to hide things. YouTube has made it to where I feel more comfortable letting my feelings be known too, letting know who I am be known too. Good morning. So I guess that's just where I'm at in my journey right now, being okay, because like I tend not to really promote on my YouTube, Instagram, and I think it's because people that I want on my Instagram were on there. So I don't know. It made it to where like even on YouTube I started feeling like I should only say certain things. I shouldn't like tell 100% of my truth, but this truth is for me to look back on. I share my journey with people, but at the end of the day, this is for me to look back on and say, whoa, girl, you did that thing, or whoa, girl, why are you in the same effing position from last year? You know what I mean? So there's just a lot. And through that journey, other things happened. Things happen with my kids, things happen in my marriage, things happen in my life, things happen with money, things happen with our health. Like a lot of things happen in between all this. So, that's the part of living out loud, you know what I mean? In that moment. So, I don't know. It just feels like I have to be honest with myself. And no matter who in the world is watching, they think I'm out here posting videos without talking to him. I'm out here making posts on Instagram without talking to him. They don't know the nature of our relationship and how we communicate or how we don't. So they make assumptions. I'm confused, and I always tend to shy away from speaking on it. But they don't shy away from speaking on me. It's going to live out loud now. And if you like me, you like me. And if you don't, you don't. And it's okay. Because I'm not here to be liked nor loved. I'm just here to speak my truth, my side, you know. However I'm feeling that day, I'm just gonna do it. You know what I mean? Why am I hiding? These are all my social media platforms. These are all my stuff. These are all my things that are tied to me. Yes, my family's a part of it, but they're tied to me and how I feel and what I'm going through and what I'm thinking. So that's just what it is. And people may not share my thoughts. They may not share, you know, my thought process. Is what it is. I am not going to be doing something to please the masses because I've done that my whole life. So now is my time, my shine, and I'm gonna do what Tori feels is right. Whatever I feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? Honey, live out loud and be proud, because life is too short not to. And too short for you to worry about what other people think about you. One that's gonna disrespect me is not gonna be in my home, because I fought for this shit. I fought for this house. It's my house. So I put the earnest money in. I filled out all the paperwork. I did everything to get this house. Everything on my own, other than serve in the military. But everything else, I did it by myself. So that's my house. The house we're living in, my house. Right now, ain't nobody gonna come into my sanctuary if they're not respectful of me. Because no. Just like I wouldn't go to their sanctuary and be disrespectful to them. You get what I'm saying? I would be in a hotel. If I don't feel like I can respect the person whose house I'm in, then I will not go in it. Oh, wild lettuce, you guys. You guys know what this is? This wild lettuce? Because if it is, I gotta look it up real quick. Because if it is, I can make some of my dang on medicine with that. Let me just Google real fast. Google is such a powerful thing. It has so much free information. You can learn just about anything that you can learn in class on either Google or on YouTube. And I feel like it's fascinating that I spent money on school to not use my degree to learn things from YouTube. You know how I could have saved $72,000, but that's fine. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's okay. So I love YouTube. It teaches me a lot. It also allows me to have an online diary. Like, I'm happy. I mean, it steals a lot of your information. They're a little too much in your business, but they're like that auntie that you don't really see, but she knows all your business and spreads it. You know what I mean? That's YouTube. I mean, that's Google. So, yeah. Anytime I'm like, oh, I Googled this and it's somewhere else, that damn auntie of mine. Anyways, do you guys start making plans for the holidays right now? Or do you wait until like, okay, October hits, you know, Thanksgiving's coming up. Do you start then? Do you start 2 weeks before Thanksgiving? I feel like I want to be a little more, what do you call it? A little more, what do you call it? Organized this year. Yes, last year was kind of crazy. This year, you know, I have plans. I want to go to a cabin and stay for Christmas, so I need to get that settled. I have to look because I really wanted to be there the week of Christmas, but I don't know. And yeah, I wanted to be there the week of Christmas, but it doesn't seem like it's offered that week. So it's like Sunday to, I believe, Thursday of the week before, and then the weekend it's not available, and then it does it again 2 weeks after Christmas. So I have to do it like the week before and call that our Christmas. But I really wanted to be there on Christmas because I just thought it would be cool to take the fam and the pets and go to a cabin. It's kind of like the Big Bear of El Paso, and you know, I just want to go and experience life. I'm like, presents, I'll get them clothes, but like, I don't know. I was thinking of getting Kimana some zero waste products because she's really into that, and trying to figure out what to do for Taj, but he's a hard one to shop for. The kid who wants nothing and needs everything, you know what I mean? And then he's like, I just want a calculator. You're like, I'm getting you what you want, but I feel really bad about it. So, yeah. I need to start putting money away for Christmas probably every week. A little something, something. And then, yeah, I'm excited about it. Just to get out of this for a minute. RV, y'all know that's my dream, RV. I'm not sure how I want to go about it. If I want to buy a used one that's like kind of beat up, you know, because I mean, obviously we're gonna get a used one. There's a limit that I'm not willing to go past, and one that's in better condition that's kind of already been restored. So that's where I'm at. I kind of want to restore something myself just so that I know I can do it, because I have a really cheap ones that are still usable. The outer shell looks kind of bad, but everything else is fully functional, and they're like $1,500. So I was thinking about that as well. I'd rather pay cash and, like, you know, cash flow this bien. So yeah, I'm gonna say 2020. 2020 is good because my kids were both born on the 20th. So 2020 is going to be popping. And my daughter's going to turn 20 in 2020. I'm going to be 40. My mom's going to be 60. Like, it's pretty dope. 20, 40, 60. And 2020 is going to be popping. Me and my mom sit and strategize together, make financial plans together. We talk finances together. Like, listen, we are on the rise, And the fact that like we strategize together and I sit here and I tell her my plans and it motivates her for her plans is pretty dope. As a kid, as being their kid, you know, that's when you know you've crossed this line with them, that you guys are in a different space. Like, you guys are now, that's still your mom, that's still your dad, but you're also peers, you know what I mean? Like, you can share with them and they can share with you. I called my dad the other day to ask how to speak with Kevin and all that good stuff. He gave me some pointers. Like, I just love advice. You can never get too much of it. Well, I'm sure you can, because some people offer you shit you don't ask for. So I guess you could, but for me, I solicit it all. So I'm about to go in. I'm pretty sure I did 3, I think maybe 4 laps. So I'm gonna go in now and steam for a moment and hopefully clear out whatever's going in here, because I've had this like feeling. No doctor seems to mind, but I do. So it's just crazy, but hey, through self-healing, I'm taking colloidal silver right now. And, you know, trying to get these minerals in this body, trying to get these things popping. So let me get on to my house, start my day.